made lots of videos, haven't really been in the mood to post anything. So, figured I'd post something here now. We're just out here, one of our farms, just feeding in cows. Just, yeah, that's about it, really, feeding cows. We're feeding out some haylage here. This is some second cotton we made. Nice feed. Really, I guess, a lot of things have changed. All for the better, I guess. Expanded a lot of different equipment, including this tractor here. This is a John Deere 2140. I think it's 2140. I wish I would have made videos of all this stuff, but I didn't. A lot of it's on my Facebook or whatever. But I bought this here, and the engine was seized. Basically, I bought it for $1,500. Tractor cab, you name it. Brought it home like we usually do. Got it running, and here we go, feeding cows for at least a year. Not a bad old tractor. I guess an 83 model. But yeah. I guess not really any excuse, just been really busy. And wouldn't say you didn't want to make videos, just you get doing stuff and you're busy and you got people around all the time, and really didn't, you know, didn't want to, I guess just didn't take the time for it, right? But sometimes you got to make the time. I noticed my truck, we put a flatbed on it now. Box got bad. I had a chance to buy this aluminum body. And I actually built that trailer. We've had all kinds of projects. The bale grapple, it did get finished. We finished that up. Used it with the stacker. But since then we went from the stacker to bale baskets, which I really like the bale baskets, and different balers. We had two 315 balers and a 316 that we're kind of fixing up or whatever. Yeah. From here. Yeah, so that's kind of how we ended up with this here tractor. Had a guy, he had a bale basket for sale, and I ended up buying a whole bunch of stuff from him. And he just kind of like wanted rid of stuff. I don't know really what the whole story was, but just kind of, we'll switch around. Just kind of one of them guys. He, I think everything was kind of left to him farm-wise. So he had the equipment, cows, the whole works kind of left, and really didn't do nothing with it, you know. I hate to say run it in the ground, but the tractor hadn't run for at least 10 years. Oh, sorry about that. Hadn't run for at least 10 years. So, you know, really didn't really take care of much of it, right? But anyway, I started out with that bale basket, and then a buddy of mine was supposed to buy this tractor. He's the one that told me about it. So he basically didn't, you know, he went and looked at it or whatever, and he seen that it was over full of oil, which it did have a little water in it. And no exhaust wasn't covered over, stick shift was broke off, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what happened to it, but a lot of bad stuff. I think they had some pretty wild parties, got mad, kind of destroyed it or whatever. Anyways, he was supposed to buy it, and then so I gave him the chance, you know, like I didn't bother stepping on his toes. And then I went back and he didn't buy it, and then they said they weren't interested in it. So I was like, I said to him, you know, you want $1,500 for that tractor? He goes, yeah, just like she says. So I'm not messing with it, had a flat tire. I said, I don't blame you, man. You know, $1,500, loader's worth that. So I was like, you know, I'll buy it. Get a tow truck, come get it. First I was going to try to go get it, but I knew I had the winch on. I didn't want to mess with it, right? So, anyways, I told him, I said, I'll get my wife to e-transfer you. So that's kind of what we did. And I went back a couple weeks later, winched it on, brought it home, fricked with it, it was stuck. About a day, I had it working a little bit, put a big battery in it, got her turning. And then that night she fired up, the fuel stunk. I mean, it hadn't run for 10 years, right? But a lot of stick shift, PTO was bent, the shaft. So I had to buy a, long story short, I ended up buying a used one and everything because the actual housing cover was broke too. So I ended up, I had to take the expensive route, and we had to, here, I'll turn you around, let you see the cows. So we had to take the expensive route, and I bought a shaft for John Deere, but they couldn't get me that housing. So I ended up having to buy one for faucets, like a tractor salvage yard, the whole thing, shaft and all, and with that route anyways. So I just gotta bring the bales in. Usually Sandra does all the stuff here by herself, but I had to go out today, bring some feet out. So anyways, I ended up putting that shaft, everything in it. I think it was like $750. So all in all running, and put lights on it, put a quick attach on it. I think I had like 3,000 in it altogether. Yeah. Anyway, works good. Hydraulics are nice and fast. Takes a little bit of used to it. It's not my ideal, but tractor. I'm not really used to the hydraulic systems in John Deere, but it is what it is. It does work good, so yeah. But there's the cows we have here. These are all bred ones. I got some heifers that are going to calve next month, but at the other farm we took all the feeders over. I'm going to sell some feeders. We're going to keep some heifers and that sort of thing. We're still butchering for the market, but with the price of beef like it is, it's worth more, to be honest with you, to ship them. Prices are high, so people don't want to pay what you really need for it, right? They will. I mean, we still sell it. It's not like we're killing 3 a week anymore, right? So, yeah. But anyway, so take these heifers, take them over to the other farm, and once the feeders are gone, and then calve them out. Then I have some more replacements. We've been keeping the heifers back, trying to grow the herd, because we were killing so much for the market. Basically, I have no old cows left at all. So, which is good in a way. You know, you had a market, you could actually get rid of them. So yeah, we've been busy. We got some pretty cool projects on the go. We've had a lot in the last couple of years. I haven't really posted hardly much at all, but things kind of get away from you. But I kind of take a little more time to just do things you enjoy, I guess. Life's getting to be a little too short. You start realizing people around you, you know, passing away or whatever. We ended up, so I didn't have enough storage for all our hay, so I left a bunch of bales out. I'll get into that story. We hauled them home the other day, a little bit early. Usually I don't haul them home this early, but I'll get into why. Not quite over it just yet, so. But one of them crooked dealings, people screwing you around. But that's just the way it is today. Everybody seems to be like a dog-eat-dog world here. They don't give a shit about anybody else but themselves. Cut your throat in a heartbeat, right? There's our new hay rake. We bought a new Kubota rotary rake. And I got a new tedder too, a boom tedder, big tedder. Not brand new. We did buy that rake too though. But I like it. It's nice. We still have our twin rakes right now. I don't know. I tried selling them. No one wants to give you what anything's worth, of course, right? I really didn't need the money, so it's like, well, hang on to them, and then you hang on to all this stuff, and it's like, is it really worth it? No. Sorry about the noise. These are a noisy cab. Terrible. Terrible noise. Cassandra is the gatekeeper today. Well, there's that black heifer. That's a nice heifer right there. Now she lost her calf, and I was gonna kill it, so we kept it. But she's huge because she didn't have a calf on her, right? So she's actually a 3-year-old. Oh wait, you damn thing, you. There, oh wait. Yeah. So I think we're down in numbers right now. You'll see what I got at the other farm too. But they're nice little cows. Most of them are all heifers I've kept, right? Oh, we got a few more tucked away, but yeah. So they had dry hay the other day and they weren't too happy because I moved the Massey over to another farm, moving feed, and I was trucking feed with it, and then of course Cassandra was using the Dodge there, the little trailer. I didn't want to have the big trailer out the way the weights and measures are out. Yeah, they're like full force, just stopping everybody for everything, so it's safer just to go with a little trailer, less aggravation. Not that we're not legal, it's just aggravation, right? So, we got a few different things this winter we're working on. We're going to build a bale accumulator for behind the round bale, baler, so we can gather 2 bales at once. That's our top project. And then I want to build a self-unloading rack for the old 3-ton Ford, so we can haul up the road with that and just self-unload. Make things a little easier. You know. But we want to make the accumulator so we can do it in dry hay. Because I have a lot of hilly ground, but I bought a bale, what do you call it? It's a bale wagon, self-loading one. And it works a lot nicer if you can have 2 bales put together. So I'll make a video there we get over and kind of show you that. But anyways. There she goes. But it'll handle, you know, these bales anyways. I think it's just not set up right, like the release valve or something. Super fast, just doesn't really lift like my other tractor, right? But at least it'll lift. And then it tells you when it doesn't want to lift anymore, or you'll break anything. But they, you know, I say, they weren't really my favorite tractor, but it's growing on me. It's not not my first choice to grab and go. It's a little bit cumbersome to get onto, the way it shifts and things. And your yellow knob, your PTO, it's got a high-low. That's not, I think they're known for that. Like a lot of these old ones especially, they leak high, then it causes foaming in your hydraulic system. Works fine in low. If I switch it to high, it's good, but then it seems like it brings up, you lose your hydraulics, so it's obviously leaking high. So that's a project we're going to tear it apart sometime. But as far as I bailed with it and everything all summer, you just leave it in the low side on that on power shift, and then you still got 8 gears anyways, right? Yeah. Well, here especially, it's a lot nicer when you got 2 people. You can do it yourself. I just brought up that load. We're just giving it a little treat. It's down to minus, right around minus 15, minus 20 for a few days. So I'm trying to keep these heifers, the red ones, conditioned on them pretty good. And then we bring over cattle out. Then the cows can go on this older feed. I'd like to get a male processor. Then we can start cross-chewing them up. Money Line's got one. Works really slick. We're out in the field and we feed them out that way. But unfortunately, nothing's ever that close to us here. Nothing you can buy that's reasonable, right? Pretty well everything you're going to buy is so darn far away. And you know, it's all tied up in trucking or whatever, right? But yeah. But we're doing alright. Still surviving as far as I can't really say how the economy is, because I don't see anybody really having any money, us included. You do all this stuff and it's like not living as large as everybody thinks you should be, that's for sure. I'll take everything costs a lot, right? You know, go to town, put $200 of fuel in your pickup. Most people only make $500–600 a week around here anyway. That's good money for here. And you're putting $200 in your fuel tank at least once a week. Go to the grocery store and spend $300 about 2 bags. You know, like, things are definitely changing. Can't say for the good or not, but politics changing around don't make no difference. It's always just going that way, right? Everybody's always telling you what someone else did wrong, and they never really tell you what they can do any better, right? So I don't know. I don't feed into too much of it. Yeah, so no, it's a pretty decent old tractor. For what I got in it, you know. And I've been looking, I gotta buy something else. I know everybody say I got so many tractors, but it seems like you just never quite have enough of what you need. And I enjoy working on them anyway, so that stuff as it is. But I'd like to buy something decent, you know, but I don't mind spending 60 grand. The trouble is, 60 grand only buys you something with 6–7 thousand hours on it. You know, in the size that you can do something with. Now, a buddy of mine, he bought a new one the other day. It is 65 horsepower case, motor, cab, for 76 new. I think they got 0% on them too. But still, 65 horsepower, that's okay for doing this stuff. Feed cows, but it ain't big enough for nothing else other than raking the business. Can't mow with it or nothing. That's what I got for a mower anyways. Look at that heifer there. Just still, you just damn thing. Yep, there you go. That nice heifer? Yeah. $76,000 for a brand new tractor. That's not a real fancy one either. I mean, it's a nice tractor, but I think it's like a 75C or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's not a bad price, but just to feed cows, I can't put that in the tractor just to feed a bunch of cows, right? So this is just kind of a rambling video, snowing out. Let's see if we can get a few updates for you. There's lots of things different, that's for sure. Things definitely changed a lot here. Good, bad, I don't know, but changes, right? I'll get it over here and show you this tractor. So it's I don't know, it's got 7,000 hours on it. 4-speed. This is your shifter. It is synchronized. Foot throttle, fuel throttle, and a joystick loader. Okay. I got a turn because I use that there just to keep the heat in. We plug it in. We do have a pretty rugged front end in it. It's a 2140. So I don't know, that's 75, 80 horsepower or something like that. This one, it ain't no slouch, turbo on it. It works good. Just the noisy cab and all that foolishness. And that's a problem. The oil filter housing, it's a shitty setup. And you twist that over. So I do have a new filter in there, but obviously I got the O-ring's got a twist in it. So I haven't, it's been too cold, I didn't want to mess with it. So I said we'll just baby it, get by the winter, and then we'll put a new filter on it. I put it just a third function hoses up the front so we can run our snow plow and stuff. But yeah, we just leave the scraper blade on it. So we can, you know, plow it around and stuff. Good tires on. We just shoved this whole set of chains on. But, you know, look at that, $1,500 tractor. And got it running and changed the oil in it. Put her to work. Then just added to it. You know, I did put this quick attach on. Bought it new. Just made it work. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing fancy. Just whatever you do to work. Sandra did build this double bale spear for it. You know, and then I built a hydraulic snowplow. So, yeah. No, it works good. Starts good. I will give it that. Like I say, I'm not a John Deere guy, but I will say it does start good. You know, nice with 4-wheel drive, but instead of change on, I'm actually really impressed how well it pushes snow and stuff. So, anyways, well, I've rambled on for long enough, so I'll see if we can get at some more videos and touch base again. So, anyway, appreciate you guys. Hopefully we get to interact a little more here in the future. So.